So every now and then these extreme diets come out, and when people get on them, you're like, what? Wasn't there like the all cabbage diet for a while?
Oh, I remember that one had to have stunk and made people have to rip the worst farts.
Hurt so bad. There was like a lemon juice one for a while there. I can't specifically remember most of them, but
There's the Mediterranean diet. There was the Atkins diet. There's like...
Well, some of those are healthy and they're okay. It's these extreme ones.
Well, but it's like there's always seems to be a fad diet at some point where everybody's jumping on that whatever that diet bandwagon is. Because right now, whenever you go on, at least in my algorithm, and obviously because I'm a woman of a certain age, in my 40s, protein is now like what everybody is talking about. And it's like everything is made from cottage cheese.
Right.
I'm like, double chocolate chip cookies made from cottage cheese cannot taste good. I'm sorry, not sorry. Like it's humanly impossible.
Then, of course, you have the people that are fasting all the time now. Like, I haven't eaten anything in 48 days and I've lost 7 pounds, you guys. Seems extreme. Seems really extreme.
Oh, what's the one where people, you have to go at least like 8 or 10 hours without eating?
Is that what
intermittent fasting?
Intermittent fasting, yeah.
Which apparently is okay for men, but it's not okay for women because of our...
We never studied the female body.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about these diets also. They become so popular, and then on Monday you go on the diet, then Tuesday all these doctors are like, do not go on the diet that you just went on Monday. It doesn't work, right? So Katie's got a friend here that's going through this very thing right now.
And I'm trying to talk her out of it because just about everything that you all have listed, she has done. Like, she's tried every single diet, and she's not the only friend in my life who's tried a diet. A best friend of mine, he's tried a potato diet where he only would eat potatoes. He would like a whole potato, and he would probably boil it or something like that and just eat potatoes for like a week.
Girl, that's my diet. It's called French fries.
And so with my friend, whenever she feels like it's time for her to lose weight or something like that, she just goes on a diet kick and she'll try whatever it is. It started off with fasting, like the normal ones that I feel like that's common. And then she did try the cabbage stew one, and it was just cabbage soup for a week.
Oh my God. Her house must have reeked.
Hope she didn't have roommates.
No, she doesn't, thankfully. And she'll stick to a diet, though. She won't give up on it. And if it works for her, she'll okay, cool. I've completed my goal. Then she would do the literal French fries, not the potatoes like my other friend. She would actually, every time we would go out to eat, instead of getting a meal or something like that, she'll do French fries and wine.
Well, this is like a really good point also. Is a lot of times you go on these diets and they're so extreme. You're eating potatoes for 30 days, right? And then you go off it and your body's like, oh, time to eat again. You put the weight right back on. They don't work.
Exactly. And that's what I've always tried to tell her. But for her, she's like, well, it works for my short-term goal. So for whatever diet she tries, short term, it works for her and she's satisfied with that.
Like, I'm going on a vacation.
Yeah.
I just need 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Okay.
And then she'll go back to probably eating like normal meals for a few months. And then after a few months, she's like, nope, I don't like my body. Another diet. Right? And so right now,
it's got to be wreaking havoc on our insides also.
I would think so.
I mean, if you're on these diets, all these different diets all the time, that ain't not good for you.
So right now, she's been on TikTok looking for the latest cottage cheese diet.
Oh my God, people are putting cottage cheese in everything.
My girlfriend won't leave me alone about the cottage cheese thing. And I'm just,
I'm a cottage cheese apologist. It is very good if you put it in a pasta sauce. It makes it nice and creamy.
It has its place. And any kind of dessert, no thank you.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. And they are whipping it into everything.
Straight to jail.
I can't stand it. Well, as she was scrolling through TikTok, she saw the newest trend, and it's the watermelon diet.
What's this one now?
You just eat watermelon for a week. That's your only meal. Like, yes. Well, just watermelon.
You're going to lose weight because you're not putting any calories in your body whatsoever. And with watermelon, you'll stay hydrated, but I mean, it's a lack of calories. You can do that with anything.
Starvation diet is what that should be called.
And so I'm like, this has to be one of the most unhealthier diet because what does watermelon supply you with? If that's all you're eating, like your body has to be weak at some point. You're trying to go to the gym when you've only had a few pieces of watermelon.
Right.
You're trying to survive a whole day. And I'm like, girl, this is insane. You cannot do this. She's like, look, the people have been losing 20 pounds.
The people, of course. Who are the people?
It's on TikTok. There's a whole bunch of people who are swearing by it. Oh, I tried the watermelon diet. I did this. So I've been trying to talk her out of it, but she is so headstrong on doing the watermelon diet. So I'm like, all right, if you're so focused on doing this and just ruining your health, why don't you try to incorporate maybe like one meal and then like watermelon is a snack? Like I'm trying to figure out a way to say this is very dangerous for you. You shouldn't do it.
This doesn't have to be,
I'm trying to support you.
Yeah, this doesn't have to be the watermelon. I mean, she could do that with any food at all. It could be peas. It could be carrots.
Cantaloupe.
It could be anything because
Cottage cheese.
it's just the last. Except cottage cheese. I'm sorry for interrupting you. I don't know how you're supportive on a diet like that.
You're not. You don't.
You can't. You can't be.
No, but I would tell my friend, I'd be like, I can't be supportive of this. Like that's like, that's not even a hard truth. That's just the truth.
Right.
Like this is not healthy. You're not getting the nutrients you need for your body to survive. This is a quick fix. And be like, if you want to do this and you want to get a quick fix, fine, but I'm not going to support you while you do it because I think it's stupid.
What happened to good old fashioned Ozempic?
Right. Right.
Let's go back to the olden days.
Right.
Yeah, if I'm in your position and my friend is coming to me saying, yeah, I'm only eating watermelon for the next 7 days to drop 7 pounds, there's no way I can get behind it. Like what I know about diets and the human body, that's only going to cause more damage, and it's just going to make her go in this cycle of constantly trying to lose the last 10 pounds.
I found a list of the 25 worst diets.
Okay, let's go.
And some of these I have never even heard of. So there's the werewolf diet. So maybe you can offer up some of these as an alternative to the watermelon. Yes, this is a real thing. The werewolf diet limits how you eat based on the cycles of the moon, such as fasting with juice for 24 hours during a full moon and not eating past 6 p.m. during other moon phases.
That should be called the furry diet. Like, you got to wear a tail and everything.
Then there's the 5-bite diet. So this was created by a Californian internist.
Of course.
Shocker. You skip breakfast and then only eat 5 bites of your meal at lunch and 5 bites of your meal at dinner.
I would find a way to cheat that. I'd just be like, suddenly it's gone in 5 bites.
Biggest bites.
And of course, that's going to work because you're only putting like 200 calories in your body all day long.
I forgot about the apple cider vinegar diet.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So they say Megan Fox was all about it. Don't know if that is true or not. The weight loss effects of a poor appetite after ingestion are probably due to nausea and stomach aches from the acidity of the vinegar. There's detoxes on here. The Whole30, but this is on the list. I think Whole30 was supposedly like half decent. Now, didn't you do Whole30?
I did. I loved it. It's an anti-inflammatory diet, and you're supposed to stop after 30 days. So it's really to target inflammation and reset your body.
There's the celery juice diet, which sounds delish. That is also supposed to reduce inflammation, but I couldn't imagine just functioning. There's the grapefruit diet.
Oh.
So it's a 12-day plan that restricts your calories to about 1,000 per day.
And it's just of grapefruit?
That involves eating grapefruit with every meal. So it's not just grapefruit. You get the cabbage soup diet is on here. The master cleanse. All right, that was the one that everybody was talking about, where you take the water and the lemon, and then you also put a little bit of hot sauce in there or something like that.
What?
Do you remember that? The baby food diet. The baby food diet calls for eating 10 to 15 jars of baby food for breakfast and lunch.
I mean, have you seen those babies? They're so skinny. Every time I see my cousin's new child, I'm like, go away.
Look at those abs.
What do people
on that infant.
What do people think happens when you chew food in your mouth? It becomes baby food. It mashes it up.
Right.
That's normal food. It's just been pre-chewed.
Those are the worst of them.
Yeah, I think there's nothing you can do. I mean, if she's got in this cycle of just doing these diets over and over and over again, there's nothing you can do as a friend. Sometimes you just got to be like, sit on the sidelines.
There is something you can do. You cannot be supportive, right?
Yeah.
Like you cannot offer her up slices of watermelon. You don't have to be like, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. But also, I think it's okay if it's a real friend. You should be able to tell your real friend, this is a bad idea, and I'm not going to support this. You like if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. But I'm not going to be happy for you about it.
The Bert Show.